Welcome Pisces, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your January full moon reading. The wolf moon is in Cancer on the 6th of January and I am returning from a much needed retreat under the light of this howling moon. Termed so because this traditionally symbolically is a time when the wolf, the lone wolf, a misnomer, because wolves are pack predators. They depend on each other for survival. As humans, we do as well. So this is a time when we're calling towards our matching allies, peers, those we've grown into an agreed set of values with. They are waiting for us, but we are calling to them from the safety of our solitude in preparation for stronger relationships, stronger efforts moving into the new year. As Mercury is retrograde, this is appropriate behavior to be reviewing, retreating, reflecting, reconsidering the lessons we've learned over the past years in preparation for moving forward. So I welcome all of you for being here. If you're new, welcome again. If you're familiar, I'm so happy to have you here. Let's get started with your overall energy for most of January, the middle of January. We have the Devil card. The Devil card indicates very clearly that you are releasing some toxic situation. This can be anything from a job, a relationship, to an old way of being. This old way of being is quite likely in resonance with the expectations with others, needing the validation or approval of others, people pleasing in a way that does not respect your needs, does not satisfy your needs, and does not, in fact, recognize the service, the offer that you are making towards others in your attempt to fulfill your obligations and responsibilities. Here you are releasing what others have told you you need to be or need to do, and you're replacing that with your own authentic desire to achieve, to move forward, to progress. This is a huge change, and this is reflective of the global release of hierarchies and institutions that require a lot of our resources and allegiance, but don't give us back the kind of protection and care that we expect of them. So we are rethinking our institutions, rethinking the way we do things, and you are likewise rethinking the things that you have invested with, the obligations you're complying with, and really measuring their ability to fulfill your needs. In the card that represents this January full moon, we have the Five of Swords, and this is affecting the area of your creativity, where you work, play, and enjoy friends, family, peers, children. You can be a teacher in this space, but you can also be in a place where work becomes play and play can become work. So this is an area of your creative inspiration. Five of Swords is indicating things that you have been told that are not aligned with who you truly are. Ways that your amazing creative abilities have been dismissed, not taken seriously, discredited perhaps, ways in which your creative potential has not been recognized. And in fact, when you appear to be enjoying or moving towards a victory or finding things that work for you, others are not meeting you with excitement, enthusiasm, support, but instead are seeking to belittle, cut down, dismiss your efforts as being unimportant or inauthentic. You have been greatly troubled by the judgments of others. These can be teachers, colleagues at work, um, family members. Oftentimes, they are people that we believe care for us. And so the negative feedback can be particularly shriveling, withering. But you are looking at this as now a reflection of these people. You now are no longer owning this feedback, these expectations of others, that you stay small to keep them safe, that you were once afraid to pursue your amazingness, be out of consideration of not wanting to hurt others. That is something that is changing for you. In your present, you have the Page of Pentacles, and this is even giving stronger validation to this tremendous change that you're experiencing through the Devil card. Your ability to work hard is being turned to your ability to work hard and plan success for yourself. You are exploring and opening up to the idea of your own creations, your own business, your own family, your own household, your own workspace, creating something that resonates with you based on your desires. And your desire is focusing on your own wealth, your own stability and security. So this is a time of learning for you. You may be receiving an offer for a new job, a new position. And the offer may appear small, but it is quite likely in negotiation that it can turn into something that will support you on your journey towards self-establishment. In the past, we have the Seven of Wands. And indeed, through your efforts, this is feeling very much about work for me. You have learned to stand up for yourself. You have carved out and clarified your expertise, your gifts, your skills, your program. And by setting firmer and clearer boundaries rather than the frantic way in which you fulfilled the expectations and needs of others, you are establishing and saying no to pushing back against others' proposals. You are considering and establishing boundaries that feel safe and authentic to you. And this is a newer skill set. It isn't you pushing back on and resisting a necessary collective change. This is you pushing back and initiating that has gotten you to the place where you can initiate your own program. Consider how you can take your expertise and build that into a secure structure, a profitable structure for your own wealth development. In the future, we have the Page of Cups. Seems to me, Pisces, that you get this a lot, and this is, to me, in this reading, about the opening up of your authentic self. You are never not yourself. We are never not who we are, but this is you bringing a consciousness, a playfulness, and a magic to your emotions, your experience of what feels good to you and others, what allows you to build on the sense of greater connectedness that you recognize is at the core of your service. You are moving into a highly creative phase where you are open up to learning about new ways of grounding your imaginative ideas, making them practical, growing them, developing them into that profitable business that sustains you and clarifies who you are. The Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So you are balancing still. The Devil is a big energy it represents a major transition. So this is you taking those tremendous abilities to persevere, to be disciplined and focused, to work hard, so that you are applying that energy towards the things that are going to build up your stability, build up your comfort, your profitability, and your service in the present towards the future. And this is giving you a vision of your legacy, a vision of something you've inherited that you are able to turn over into something that, as you have benefited from this inheritance, you are generating the buy-in and ability to continue the generation of this abundance. This is you taking a humble home, a humble inheritance, and growing that into something that others can participate in and maximize their own abundance through this vehicle. This is a big vision you're working towards, and you're assured of a victory because of the nature of your inheritance. And you can name that from a sum of money that you were given to an actual physical edifice. Maybe you've inherited a piece of property, but whatever it is, you have understood that it is the ability to translate this into a resource for your family or community that allows everyone to participate in this abundance. The Seven of Wands in the past is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Now, this is either a strong connection, a strong partnership. My sense is that this is a business partnership. It can also be a romantic, significant partnership. This can be a spouse with which you work. But it can also be a business partner that it matches your focus, your drive, and your discipline in achieving and maximizing this legacy. This is a very specific message, but whatever this particular resource that you are building together, whatever you're creating or building, is done with someone who is a complete match and understanding of you. So your goals may be identical, they may be parallel, whichever it is, or however your goals are identified as part of this partnership, you are able to support each other in what the other wants. This is not you deciding that together necessarily you're going to achieve this one thing. This can be you two coming together with a different set of skills and supporting each other to work with and integrate the resources you're building. So there's a lot of interesting ways this can go because of the nature of what it is you are building. It's intended to be shared. It's intended to contribute to a community, a tribe, a group, a family. In the future, the Page of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Swords. The efforts that you're making, the Seven of Wands here is a repeat, and this, I believe, is the key. This ability to set clear boundaries out of the transition of this Devil card, from working to please others to building up something that serves you. You are clarifying your relationships. You're setting firmer boundaries. You're saying no more often because you know that when you commit, you are going to give your all. You're going to give everything, and you're not going to stop until it's a success. So the beauty of that is that in the process, you are purging the process of unhappy trauma, the experience of childhood challenges, obstacles, heartaches, failures that were a part of your conditioning. They were a part of your experiencing growing up. This need not be physical hardship or abuse. It simply is your ability to separate yourself from people who are not committed to you. And in the process of doing that, and this is a long process, you are freeing yourself up from the limitations that you assumed existed. And you're shifting that focus to away from the expectations and needs of others to those of your own, releasing the things that have limited you, that created a sense, an inauthentic sense of who you are and what you should do. This is a powerful reading, Pisces. I'm going to finish this off with an oracle card from Soul's Journey, and there we have received acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. This is beautiful. I'm going to leave this here, Pisces. I sincerely hope this has been helpful to you. If this reading has resonated for you, please like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all of your donations, your shares, and comments. Until next time, Namaste.